Up, guys? Welcome to another sad live of no viewers from the Master Mischief. Enjoy.
Yeah, go ahead and get my real feelings about my lives out in the fucking first 5 seconds. Maybe nobody will see it.
Shit, I'm wondering right now if I even care enough to play the game for myself. Go through all the steps that. Oh.
Setup still doesn't quite sit well.
I don't use my left hand weapon. It might be a good idea to just take it off. Given that. Well, I mean, given the info it just gave me in the tooltips, dual wielding the same weapon grants, additional combo effects, and leaving your offhand empty allows you to combo faster.
Hey, Ava. Hey, Ava.
Hey, Abel. Hola, amigo. God, I couldn't have said that any more white. That was like half British, half Australian, like half American as fuck. Like that was a blend of every white as fuck culture that existed in the world. Fuck. Would you like something off of the trolley after that one, mate? We're gonna blend everything. Oh, fucking A. Now I gotta figure out how to fucking make Ebonics British. That would be wild as shit. Ebonics. Easiest way to explain Ebonics or Ebony language, Snoop Dogg. Both shizzle my nizzle is a complete statement in Ebonics. Or, as white people understand it, slang or hood speak. Like, how are we going to try? How is a white nigga going to try and make this shit sound like D&D hood speak? What is this fucking? What are they, like high elves or something? Like, roll for initiative, nigga. Like the fuck? Yeah, what I heard is like I heard about Ebonics, but when I heard that it's also referenced as hood speech or hood speak, I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, tell me you're low-key racist without telling me you're racist. Like, fuck. Like, damn, bruh, chill out. Your pointy hood is showing. What? Let me see what you want, my little nigga. What, little dude? Yeah, there's a door. What about it? Oh, there's a car. You see my truck sitting right there, huh? Yeah, I'm about to be moving that out front of the house. Give me five. Give me five. Oh, you just trying to keep ingress into my room. You little shit. You little shit. You need to watch out. That's a fucking chainsaw right there, bud. That'll fucking hurt you. That'll take your little toesies off. You know that? Why you gotta kick you're in my room? Why you gotta kick my ass, you little shit? You wanna go, son? You wanna go, son? Let's go. You wanna fight? Let's fight. Let's go.
What mischief have you been at?
You go play, little man. Yep, I'm a fucking father. If it ain't obvious. I always have been before I was an actual dad. When I was 15 and in church, I adopted this little fucking kid that hung out with me a lot. It was cool as shit. His name was Hunter. He was my son. We did all sorts of fun shit together, man. Oh man, my fucking live is trash. Okay, so we're stopped. Hold on, I'm about to science it so I can figure out how my live is trashed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Damn, almost 10-second delay. Wow. Okay, so what I do is I exit you. I gotta leave this to print up. That might help drain my internet usage down a little bit. Let's see if I can add an Illustro network INI, activate. Ew. I'm getting kilobit data transfer. Oh my god. Okay, so there are 1,000 bits in a kilobit. Well, a little more is like 1,097 or some shit like that. But we just say 1,000 just to kind of generalize for, low tech guys. There's 1,000 bits in a kilobit. Well, no, 1,000 bits in a byte, 1,000 bytes in a kilobyte or KB, 1,000 kilobytes in a megabyte, 1,000 megabytes in a gigabyte, terabyte, so on and so forth. It's a measure of data speed or storage space. And the internet that we're getting, I should be getting about 300 megabytes on Wi-Fi per second of download. I'm getting a tenth of that. So I'm averaging 100 kilobytes download when I should be having 300,000. At average, I should be having 150,000.
Fair winds today.
I guess I'll probably be ending my live. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's 3-second delay at that point. Trash video quality, so no wonder why no one watches, because it's all fucking blurry as shit. Doesn't really matter if my personality vibes with people and they like, my vibe. If the content is unwatchable, well, it's unwatchable. Okay, that's one I can't do because I think that is the bears that want to kill me. I might try that one here soon. Another mystery I won't sure how to figure out. So we're gonna set our marker here. And then I'm gonna go to our ship and we're gonna go there. Man, I need to do that quest for the fucking foreign trader, but God, you know how far Did you ever do that side quest for the trader in your village where there's the items that haven't been delivered yet and you pretty much gotta carry and walk the motherfuckers to where they go? Okay, if you don't know, you might not have done it.
Be well, friend.
Are you a side quest type person? Okay. This one's a little harder to notice and find. But
What's the meaning of this?
if you go to your, I believe it's the foreign trader.
Ah, it's Eivor. Come in from the slaughter.
Yes, the foreign trader. Oh no, not the Thousand Eyes. Your foreign trader is one of the people that is early in the settlement. Um, yeah, it's not the ones the prisoners. I don't think they're the hunters, I believe. But the foreign trader, if you look behind their shop, there's 4 items that can be carried: a large stone, an anvil, a crate, and a vase. Well, if you go in the foreign trader, there's a note that states where these individual items are supposed to go and to who they're supposed to go to. She hasn't been able to get them out yet. It's up to you to do it. It's a little not side quest. Like, it's not like, it's one of them hidden things. The extra shit that I would have to do if I want 100%. Because I'm pretty sure that there's probably a trophy involved with those hidden quests like that don't necessarily show up on your quest
Sing,
list.
ravens. Let the sail.
And even if there's not a trophy involved, under my constraints, I have to do shit like that for 100%. Even if I get the platinum, if those are undelivered, the game isn't 100%ed. Somebody's waiting for their items. Why are you trying to turn me left? No, we're not turning left. Follow. That would... Okay, so 100% completing the game is kind of vague. That means finding all the loot, all the gear, all of the little hidden quests, all of the secrets. Oh yeah, well it would be, well, see, here's the thing: completing a game 100% could fall under the category of only doing the story missions, and like, yeah, I can technically complete the game of Mario 64 in about 3 hours. And that's without using any glitches or anything like that. The same for Star Fox. I could probably complete the game at, go from beginning to end and get the credits in a couple hours. Now, if I wanted to do it 100%, all the side quests, all the main quests, all the armor, all the upgrades, that's a different gameplay. That's a different story. It's a entirely different scenario. Now, just completing the game is considered an any percent run. it could still be considered, 100% game completion, but it's not completion because there's still stuff left to do. That would actually fall under 100% story completion, not game completion. Because nowadays, especially in open world games, there is always way more extra than there is story. You will spend more time doing the extra shit. You will put more hours into doing the extra shit than you ever will the main story. They do. And it's also set as optional shit for those that are, there are people that literally just want the story. Like The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt, like it has a difficulty that's just the story. Ultimately, it's going to be, if you die in just the story on The Witcher, I'm sorry and not sorry at the same time. You do not need to play video games at all. I play that game on blood and broken bones, and it is still easy. Well, I'm just saying, like, from what I've played of The Witcher, like, if you're playing the games for that level of story, and you're playing story only, pretty much every enemy is one shot, please read the books. You will get a much better experience if you read the books. You'll get a much better experience watching the not so great Netflix series that actually won awards, even being not accurate to the books or the games. That's why Henry Cavill got out of it. They were using way too much creative expression. No, he left. They say they took him out of it. He was causing issues. What it was he was wanting him to be lore accurate. Fuck trying to, change the story to fit a scenario into a shorter scene. No. I am a fucking nerd. When y'all gave me this role, I went and read all the books again. I went and played all the games again. He's done interviews of it. I mean, you can go look for it if you want. But yeah, no, it's like Henry Cavill, he stuck around, for a little while, but from his statements, they were taking too many creative freedoms for his liking because he loves the Witcher story. He loves the shit from George R.R. Martin. He, the Game of Thrones. He loves Game of Thrones. He's a Marvel kid. He is an absolute nerd. And, he took the role of it, he loved the Witcher series, so he took it very seriously. And when Netflix started playing around too much, he wasn't cool with it. He started, giving some pushback, and Netflix wasn't cool with his pushbacks that are like, you know what? We don't necessarily have to have you. More proof that to a corporation, unless you're not seeing the product that you're creating, as you're not a name, you're a number. And at Domino's, you're not a name until you're no longer seeing pizza. If you still see pizza coming out of that oven at Domino's, you're a number. I don't even fucking know your name. I know you're employee number 6237936. And I don't even know that. I only know that because that's what your employee identification number is. And I pay somebody else to see that. Yeah, it just goes to show, like, Netflix, they were like, you know what, you want to keep pushing pushback, we don't have to have you. You can either stay or leave. He won't necessarily removed, he was told either you cooperate or you can leave. It's about like politics. You don't get fired from being a governor. You get forced to quit. They'll tell you, I will accept your letter of resignation in the next 12 hours. You have no options. But I'm not politics, it's policy. I was using how politics goes extreme with the policy of we're not going to fire you, but you have no option but to quit. When you're major in a corporation or something like that, same principle. We're not going to fire you because then we have to pay you more. Then we still have to put in our agreement to your 401k. We still have to pay out our agreement to your insurance and medical plan. We still had to pay out our agreement to your death benefit if we fire you. No, we are forcing you to quit. And and the way that it's set up, there's nothing you can do about that. Because you know what they're going to do? They're going to keep you on the books and employed, but you only get 2 hours a week. That's how McDonald's gets rid of you if you're trash. If you're not actually breaking rules and you're trying, but you're trash, that's how McDonald's gets rid of you. Well, yeah, but it's the same basic principle. With, you know, like, the higher up it goes, the worse it gets. The more, there's nothing you can do about it gets. Like, if McDonald's forces you out with 2 hours a week, you can still go get unemployment. You can still fight for the fact that they were firing you. Because McDonald's is still small enough. Amazon, Google, Walmart, Netflix, Lowe's. Actually, Lowe's is still small enough, and Walmart might just be crossing that threshold. But you get what I'm saying? They're companies that are like, yeah, no. We're not going to fire you because fuck paying that extra shit. You can leave of your own free will. Or we will make you leave of your own free will. It's a loophole that's being abused. And it started with politics. And like Fortune 500 companies, and, hyper corporations. That's where it started at because they figured out that loophole. We don't have to fire you. If you quit, we don't have to pay that shit we agreed to. So we figured out how to make you quit without firing you. And that's ultimately what happened with Henry Cavill. But he was already out the door before they gave him that ultimatum. He was trying to give them a chance to keep him because he loved his role as Geralt. Like, Netflix wanted him to use a different voice for Geralt. They wanted him to imitate a voice. But when he was doing his, practice, he felt that his more natural, it ain't quite natural, but it's more natural than what they were kind of wanting him to, pushing him to use. He felt his closer to natural voice fit Geralt a lot better. And he won't fucking wrong. Like, not gonna lie, if he would have took that actor initiative with Superman, his Superman would have probably been a lot better. The voice of his Superman just quite didn't fit. It was too high pitched for, the Man of Steel. But like he would have played around and used his natural voice more and told the producers, "Fuck off! This is what I'm doing because I feel it works better." His Superman role could have been possibly a little bit better. Now, granted, his Superman role was amazing. He's like one of the best Supermans. 5-second delay. Oh, where was I going? Start right here. I don't want to get The Witcher back on PlayStation. I should have never got rid of it. Actually,
Try it yourself. Eivor. Come. Stand here and look up at the fjords. Hold my hand. There you go.
I've never been so high.
Your father brought me here long ago. We were just 19 winters. Together we stacked stones into cairns.
These?
Yes. Think of this as a test of mind and wit. Stack the cairn stones high and wide into any shape you like.
How do I win?
You win by playing. And a quiet mind is your reward. Let the air and nature's beauty soothe you.
Ability. I found my first Garen stones. Not all in for that again. Alright. I'm gonna go to hook a weird legs.
A motherfucker gave himself diarrhea and fucking shit out the virus. So we gotta do that.
Why do you cry out so much?
Oh, sorry, friend. I questioned the Lord in a moment of weakness. I crawled this far, but it seems I will never get to Clee Hill.
Why go there?
Long ago, Saint Milberg's prayers brought forth a miraculous spring, bursting forth from the top of that hill. A simple visit cures all ailments. In fact, the spring is the source of this small fall of water right here.
Now what do I do?
Oh, I'll never make it. Oh, dear heaven, why have I been afflicted with these legs?
Confused now.
Dear
This
Lord
is
in
a while.
heaven, give me strength.
So now what? Do I go back up here?
I give up. It's just too far. No, I'll never make it. Oh, dear heaven, why have I been afflicted with these legs?
So how
Dear
do I...
Lord in heaven, give me strength. I give up. It's just too far. No, I'll never make it. Oh, dear heaven, why have I been afflicted with these legs?
Oh, you want me? Oh, I'm confused.
I give up. It's just too far.
I don't care. Enough for it to be worth it. Like,
supposed to pray that the man makes it up there, or what? I'm about to start looking shit up just to make my life easier. Because it ain't like anybody on the other end of this screen gives a shit whether or not I'm doing it blind. So why the fuck should I continue? Where's the gimmick here?
No, I'll never make it. Oh dear heaven, why have I been afflicted with these legs?
Whatever. Oh. Thanks for the support.